So today, guys, I want to take a look at an item that I bought here recently off of Amazon. You can see my dog, Little Moose. She's demonstrating its use. Although she's not got it up on an angle, she's not that brave yet. Moose, what are you thinking? Good girl, Moose. So, this item is from Otiem. Bought that off Amazon, and it's a slant board for calf stretching. And it's got this really nice non-slip friction material. Now, I'm going to physical therapy, and so I've been buying some of the things I need so that I can continue at the house. And I did some research, and they had the kind that I'm using at the physical therapy place, and then they also have wooden ones, which are more bulky. I'm sure they're excellent, but they're just bulky. They don't fold up as nice. And so after looking at different things, I elected to buy this. And I've been using it now for several weeks, and I've been real happy with it. Alright, now here you see it for $39.99. I actually paid $47.19. But that's how, and then there's even a coupon here for 5% off. But that's how Amazon is. I've bought stuff the other way, where you buy it cheaper, it goes up the next day or hours later. But anyways, and when I did my research, I found I really liked this one better than the other ones, at least looking at it without having it in my hands. Now this is the actual product that they're using at my physical therapy place. And it's made out of a heavy type of composite material. But I did see a couple people mention in the reviews where, they thought that it was flexed too much. And if you stand on the edges, does it flex? If you're on the immediate edges, I find it to be okay what I'm using there. But I'll tell you what the biggest downside of this is. When you have this at the very top, so if you put this at the very top, as you see here, you're going to slide down. Where the board that I bought, the slant board that I bought, has that friction material. So that is a major, major asset. I can have it all the way to the top, and I'm not sliding off that at all. Now, as I said, this is one of the reviews that I had saw. Now it goes back a ways, but he says it flexes. And again, if you're on the edges, it does flex a little bit. But, and again, the biggest thing is the non-slip part here. So it definitely, unless you got friction material, you will slide off this. You will not stay. You're going to have to hang on to something. So, as I said, it's constructed out of steel, and you've got various positions here for your angles. And so, here you see it in a fully closed position for storage and for moving. The first notch that you see here is 15 degrees. Your second notch is 20 degrees. Your third notch is 30 degrees. And your fourth notch is 35 degrees. Here you see the construction. This is the front of the unit. Here's a corner. So what they've done is when this is straight and the stock is not bent, they'll put a 45 in two places. Then they'll bend it to get this nice arch on the outside, and then where it meets here, they've welded it to give it the rigidity. Now for the back side, that's not required because the actual pivot point on both sides is what's going to keep the back side from going anywhere. Here we're seeing the underside. Now, one of the things I liked about this was it came with these rubber feet. Now they're not attached. It's very simple. All you got to do is bolt these on, so it's no big deal. But when you purchase it, they're not on. But what I liked is these rubber feet, because when I'm doing this in my basement, or say you're doing this on a floor, a wooden floor, wherever it might be, it does not move. That's what I like about this. You can see it's got a stiffener in the center, and this is the back where it pivots to open up, and you can see here how that operates. Here you see how they simply bolt on. The holes are pre-drilled, comes with the nuts, and just put it through the hole, bolt it on. And that's I looked at other units that didn't have these rubber feet, so that sold me on it, along with the fact that it has this friction material. Now, as I stated, this friction material works perfect. The one I'm using at physical therapy that I showed you from Amazon, you will slide at the highest setting. You're just going to, and I've got to hang on to something. But I use this at the highest position, which is 35 degrees, and when you're on there, it's just not it's not going anywhere. It stays right on there. When you're weight, you will not slide. Now, you do get a user guide. How to put it together, very simple. Some various exercises that you can do using this board. You will also get these resistance bands, and on the front of the unit there's a hole that you put the carabiner through, and then you can put the resistance bands on that. So here's the carabiner that would go in the front hole of the board, and then here's your resistance straps. I haven't taken it out because I'm not going to use them, so I just kept them in here. Now, I thought I'd show a low review of the one that I bought. I'm not sure how they did this. I just don't see it. The way it's built. So, there's a picture right there. I suppose the picture doesn't lie, and that's what it's showing, that it bent. Now, the question that I would have, your feet are going to be on this friction material. Did it bend? Obviously it bent here, but was he standing up on the very top? Was he standing on the very top and not with his feet flat on the friction material? I just don't see this happening. If you're standing on this the way it's designed, with your feet on the friction material, I don't see this bending. Because most you're going to be pretty much on this pivot point. You know, you have part of your foot here and part of your foot down here, and where your ankles and stuff are, you're going to be down in this area anyways, where the majority of your weight's going to be. So the only thing I can think of, he was standing on the very top here to do this. I just don't know. Now, I do want to address the complaints, and there was a couple of them on Amazon about bending, and they showed pictures. Now, here's your pivot point, and as you can see, no matter how big you are, this says 500 pounds capacity. I can't see if you're standing on it like you are here, okay, because you're going to want to put most of your pressure is going to your legs is going to be here. Most of your pressure is going to be below this pivot point, okay. And I'll lean forward, but still, your pressure is going to be from this pivot point down, the majority of your weight. The only thing I can think of is they were standing up on top of it like this to bend it. You can clearly see. So they don't tell you that what they did. You know, they don't tell you, well, gee, I stood up on top like this, 250 pounds, and I bent it. Clearly, just by looking at the design, should tell, you know, and again, for what it's designed for, you're supposed to place the foot as is. So I want to show that, because if somebody sees that, they're going to say, well, hell, you know, what's wrong with this? Again, under normal use like this, I cannot see how this thing bent. I wish they would say that they were, you know, what they did to bend it with all their weight up on top. That I could see possibly. Okay? I could possibly see that happening. But, so I thought I would bring that forward just as a thought of how that may have happened. Because I can tell you, I've been using this and had no issues. Now again, I don't weigh 250 pounds either, but I'm using it in the proper way. And to get another look at this, these aren't welded. It's been folded over. There's no welds here. But, and as you can see back here, the pivot point, you've only got so much stock here, and then you've got a hole drilled in it. So I can see, if you're standing up on here, and you're pretty heavy, I could see where that could bend. Properly used, can't see it happening.